Let me start by saying that the goal is never to insult a business or to publicly shame someone. If you go to my website, Frictionless Commerce, you will find a ton of mistakes. So, again, just to be clear, we're not trying to find mistakes with any website, but I did want to use this opportunity to talk about the anti scent trail. And I needed an example for that, so I've used a website called Shopkeep, and I'm going to show you what I found on the website and why it can be potentially a conversion killer. One of the key things to remember is that shoppers have certain needs, and when people are investigating something, they are looking for certain things. And when they see a keyword, there is certain expectations associated with keywords. So for example, when I'm on a product page and I click on the add to cart button, my expectation is that I'm going to be taken to the cart page. If I'm taken to the about us page, that's a great idea because we want to tell people about us, but it's kind of goes in the opposite direction of what the convention is, and therefore even if it's a nice idea or if it's a there's a you have a reason for it, it's probably going to kill your conversion rates. And on the top navigation, so when you kind of scroll down on the homepage, you can learn about the company, but there's really no mention about pricing. Now I kind of looked at the top navigation and I found a pricing link. So now they've used language that has a universal definition. Everyone watching this video knows what the word pricing means. So when you click on it, if it was a good scent trail, then they would have basically had a headline over here that says pricing and they would have shown pricing. But this is an example of an anti-scent trail. So they've made me click on it. If I were to survey the people that clicked on that pricing link, 99% of them, but 99% of them would say that we clicked on it because we want to get information about pricing. You come to this page and there is a headline. It says it's easy to get started, no contract required. Great. That's not the keyword I was looking for. And basically they've done a song and dance and they're basically saying get a free quote. They don't show pricing. So I said, you know what? I'm going to keep on looking because getting a free quote is not the same as show me the pricing. And then below that, they say shop keeps complete, blah, 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 blah. Again, they've talked about all the benefits. They've shown all the social proof, everything that I need, except for the dang pricing. And this is an example of an anti-scent trail. Now, if I was in their situation and I understand what they're doing here. I totally understand what they're doing. I just think that what they don't realize is that a huge majority of people that clicked on that link because they wanted pricing would come to this page, and guess what they would do next? They would click on the close button. They would absolutely exit the website. So what can we do to fix this? We can use a technique called a narrative control. So a narrative control is when your shopper has an expectation and you are unable to deliver on that expectation. That causes the shopper to be really upset. But if you can give them a good reason for it, then there's a very high likelihood that you can change their mind. So what they could have done is they could have had copy over here that talks about the fact that why they're unable to show pricing, because then at least I may not buy that story, but at least I know there's an attempt. Here they haven't even made an attempt to tell me that they've blatantly kind of misguided me by bringing me to this page when they just are not in a position to reveal pricing. So be careful of the anti-scent trail and be aware of the fact that it could hurt your conversion rates.